What's going on, guys? It is your host, commentator, interviewer when it comes to everything Valorant, James Banks here. And today we are going to be taking a look at the new Valorant agent, Skye. She's from down under Australia. She's got some really cool abilities. I got some positives, I got some negatives on how I think it will be used and how it will all go down. But most importantly, I am just thankful to Riot for giving me the opportunity to jump in, have a go and test this out before release. So if you haven't seen already, sadly, some idiots, they leaked out the game footage. Some people can't be trusted with this good stuff, so they've ruined it for others. But I'm sticking to the NDA, I'm sticking to the timings because I have a little thing called respect, which a lot of these idiots don't have. So let's take a look at Skye. Let's take a look at this in a little more detail. Skye is an initiator. If you haven't looked at this before, I'm just going to read it on out to you. Initiators. Initiators challenge angles by setting up their team to enter contested ground and push defenders away. Now, for me, she's an incredibly defensive character from start to finish. There's a few things that are really positive about her. There's a few things where I think like definitely needs adjustments, but that's the beauty of this. When new agents come in, we will get to test it out. I got to test it out with some of the pro players that we have in the community. Even played a couple of games against and with Mixwell. And I'll tell you, Rel, I can't frag out too well against Mixwell. Yeah, I'll stick to my own level of play. But let's look at some of the abilities that Skye has to offer. To start with, she has an ability called Regrowth. Now, all of her abilities come off the back of trinkets. And this one, it says, equipped a healing trinket. Hold fire to channel. Healing allies in range and line of sight. Can be reused until her healing pool is depleted. Skye cannot heal herself. Now, I love the fact she cannot heal herself. The range at which she can heal allies as well, you'll see it a bit later on in the video, is crazy. It's really strong, and I like the way it goes down. And I love the fact that they've just thought about that with not having her be able to heal up too much. So she's definitely going to be a backlines agent in how that works out. And I think a lot of people will find interesting ways to use her, but it's going to be taking a bit of a hard line on how you add her in. Like, I can't think of an agent I would take, at the moment at least, out of the equation and add her into it. But we'll wait and see. Now, the next skill that she has, next ability, is Trailblazer. Equip a Tasmanian Tiger trinket. Fire to send out and take control of the predator. While in control, fire to leap forward, exploding a concussive blast and damaging directly hit enemies. Now, this one's wicked. You fire forward as the tiger. You get to actually do some damage potentially if you get close enough with a hit. And also it will stun them. The stun is so important here. One thing to note on the abilities like this that she has. So this is on this one here, the guiding light and her ultimate ability. All abilities can be destroyed by the enemy. Now, guiding light is some more flashes. Yes, if you didn't think we had enough flashes when it came to breach, well, she's bringing some of her own. Guiding light is equipping a hawk trinket. Fire to send it forward. Hold fire to guide the hawk in the direction of your crossfire. Reuse while hawk is in flight to transform it into a flash. Now, I did some of the testing. You're going to see this later on of the heights you can take this to, the levels you can take this to, and what you can be able to achieve by using it. But so far, those flashes, they can be very powerful and very explosive for fast movements, busting into sites. I'm looking forward to see how some of these teams are going to be using it when it comes down to it later on. Now, on the next one, we're going to be looking at her ultimate, Seekers. Now, Seekers, it has here, equipped a Seeker trinket. Fire to send out 3 Seekers to track down the 3 closest enemies. If a Seeker reaches its target, it nearsights them. This is huge because not only can they destroy it and you think, oh, well, that's just a pointless ultimate. Imagine this. It gives you the information of how close they are. So you just pop it trying to get into a site, or you do it during chaos where they're not going to be able to actually think quick enough. They're going to be taking a fight. It can be huge, and nearsighting them, blinding them out like that in a different way. Oh yeah, they ain't going to see what's coming for them. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this bit's going to work out, all of it. We only had a limited time of testing it. I think I hit like 4 or 5 games total, and then a lot of time playing just on the map myself and running around and testing out the abilities. But so far, so good. I'm really excited to see how Skye is going to be used. There's one point, and we're going to touch on this in another video. It's going to be a video released after this one as well. On guiding light, what really needs to happen is she puts the flash out and then she activates it, but it takes away, like, it takes too long. It takes a couple of seconds for her to really actually deliver to be able to attack again. So it's like, put it out, have you gone out, you can shoot a bit, and then you can activate it. But once you've activated the flash, and I'll show you this in the other video, it can become a little bit problematic. And that is the end of our first look at Skye, the new agent to Valorant. If you enjoy the content or you want to see more Valorant content, interviews, plays, breakdowns like this, and overviews of new agents and maps, etc., make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you want to take a look at Skye in some more detail, I've gone through all the abilities and everything she has to offer. Just click on the video on the right-hand side. Thank you very much for watching. I've been James Banks, and I'll see you on the next video.